The movie starts with a little boy named Hunter, watching the people of an isolated community through his binoculars. That's when he hears a noise behind his back, causing him to rush back to his refugee shelter. He seems to have been chased by some creature. Next moment, the creature is also seen running after Hunter. In the nick of time, Hunter comes beyond the line which is never crossed by the creatures. This way, Hunter saves his life for the time being. Actually, at this time, the whole world has been devastated and is ruled over by the four-legged creatures, called Reapers, that came through the sinkholes made in the earth. Now the scene shifts to the Lost Gulch Refuge in the Front Range of Colorado, and it is located 860 feet above sea level, and its total population is 193. At this time, the humans left alive have started to live in small communities and have built their houses on high altitudes, as these creatures can't reach there. Here the people always live in the environment of fear of being attacked by the creatures. Will, who is Hunter's father, asks him why he went there. Hunter responds that he wanted to see other people. Will tells Hunter that he can't lose him, as he has already lost almost everything in his life. Actually, Will's wife Tara has already been killed by the Reapers in an expedition. One evening, Hunter gets under the weather, as he is suffering from a lung disease. Will discovers that he is running low on oxygen filters for his son, but as for now, he managed to do with only available oxygen filters. He makes up his mind to go to Boulder, Colorado in search of more filters. In the next scene, Will has a conversation with Katie, who also lives in the Lost Gulch community. One night, Will again goes low on the oxygen filter, causing Will to put him under. He directly heads to Nina's house and tells her that he is leaving for Boulder the very next day. Nina, who is a former scientist, warns him of being killed over there by the Reapers. Will tells Nina that the oxygen filter of Hunter has run out, and the hospital in Boulder will have a stack of them, and if I don't go, Hunter will die. Therefore, I want you to accompany me, as you are the only one who fought them and survived. You have been studying Reapers for years. As a matter of fact, Nina has been looking for a way to kill the Reapers for a long time. He tries to talk Nina into going there, but she is not willing to go with him. So Will tells her that he will be at Cathedral Point, and if she has to come, she can. And saying this, he leaves from there. Will takes highly efficient guns from the local shop, and Katie also wants to go with him, but Will does not want her to go with him, as it could be very dangerous to her. She argues with him, saying she can't live like this anymore. One day or the other, we have to fight them eventually. It might as well be today. Will comes to Hunter and tells him that he is going to bring some oxygen filters for him, and he will be back very soon. Now Will, along with Katie and Nina, sets out for Boulder, a city ruined by Reapers. All of them reach the demarcated safety line, which keeps the Reapers away. Nina has tied a tracker around her wrist to locate Reapers around them. At this time, there is no Reaper around them, according to the tracker. So they cross the line. On their way to Boulder, the trio come across ruined vehicles of the military. In one of the vehicles, Will stumbles upon a grenade launcher. After this, they all reach an abandoned ski area where Nina's tracker starts to move a little. Nina hears someone coming from the woods behind her. She sees a red light moving towards them. Will gets to the lift to start it, while Nina is aiming at the incoming Reaper. A Reaper emerges from the forest. Katie attacks the lurking Reaper with the grenade launcher, but the impenetrable skin of the Reaper keeps it intact. In the meantime, Will succeeds in turning on the chairlift. Both Nina and Will get on the lift and go up to avoid the Reaper, but soon the chairlift breaks off, causing the trio to fall down. They get up immediately and dash off while a Reaper is chasing them. At the 11th hour, Katie, Will, and Nina come beyond the safety line, saving themselves. The Reaper does not dare to cross the line and returns from there. At night, they fall back on an abandoned resort. Here Katie states that the Reapers are the new apex predators of Earth, and it seems like we are their prey. Nina says, as soon as the Reapers emerged from the ground, they wiped out around 95% of the world's population in a month. We have to keep in mind that they didn't stop to eat or sleep. Predators kill to eat, but the Reapers kill to kill, and the only thing they have been killing is us. While sitting before Nina when she was sleeping, Will casts his mind back to the time when he asked Tara not to go with Nina to her lab in Boulder. Actually, sometime in the past, Tara and Nina were close friends and both of them were finding a way to kill the Reapers. But one day in an encounter with Reapers, Tara died, whereas Nina escaped with her life. Next day, Will, Nina, and Katie get to Callaway Mine. This is the same mine where Will used to work before the arrival of Reapers on Earth, but now, like other places, this mine is also abandoned. The route to Boulder City passes through this Calway mine. Each of them takes a safety helmet and starts passing through it. They find pitch black dark inside the tunnel and reach the exit, but find the door sealed completely. Seeing this, Will breaks down, but does not give up. So he chooses another route full of danger. They climb down the ladder and reach below the line where the Reapers can attack them from anywhere. They begin to look for a way out. Right then, Nina spots something coming from behind. All of them get alert and cover the headlight. Right then, a Reaper shows up before them, and seeing which, Will, Katie, and Nina start running to save their lives, but the stubborn Reaper is not willing to let them go alive. Will shoots the monster, but the ordinary bullets could not hurt it. They hide in a narrow opening and start firing at the monster. However, the monster Reaper doesn't get back. Will, Nina, and Katie turn off their headlamps and hold their breath, as the Reapers can detect the presence of any human being by carbon dioxide exhaled by him. The Reaper sends its tendril to spot the trio. Will stumbles upon an idea and lits a cracker and chucks it away at a distance, causing the tendril to go after it. Meanwhile, Will and both the women escape from there. Katie comes across a Reaper as soon as she crawls out of the tunnel. In no time, the Reaper kills Katie with its tendril and takes her away, dragging while Will could see this only. Nina sees a ladder there, and without wasting any time, both Nina and Will ascend the ladder and get out of the tunnel. On their way to Boulder City, Will and Nina find an abandoned house where they hunker down. Here, Will says to Nina, "I should not have brought you here. I have imperiled your life too." Next day, boarding an abandoned pickup truck, Will and Nina reach the ruined Boulder Hospital. They get off the truck and break into the hospital. They find the hospital in a devastated state. Will tells Nina that they have to go to the 5th floor where there is a stack of oxygen filters. Will and Nina get into the pharmacy room and begin to look for oxygen filters. They hear a noise outside, so they come out and start searching for the lurking danger. Will finally reach the right cabin where he finds oxygen filters placed on a shelf. He starts putting oxygen filters into his bag while Nina is looking for the impending danger outside. They start leaving the building in fear after collecting oxygen filters, but are attacked by Reapers. A Reaper holds on to Will with its tendril, but Nina falls on the tendril with a fire axe, saving Will. After that, the duo comes into a room and hides behind a counter. Will gets ready to blow the Reaper's head off. A Reaper rushes to Will, who shoots gas canisters placed nearby. Due to this explosion, Reaper is injured and falls outside the hospital, providing Nina and Will some time to get away from there. Now, Will wants to head back to Hunter, as his days are numbered, but Nina forces him to move to her lab where she can find a way to kill Reapers. She says to Will, "How long will these oxygen filters last? Maybe 2 or 6 months. Thereafter, you have to come over here once again. Sooner or later, we have to fight them." She tells Will that she needs his help to pull it off. On the other hand, the wounded Reaper regains consciousness. Both of them arrive at the Boulder National Laboratory where Nina used to work as a scientist. While Nina prepares a chemical formula to kill Reapers, Will comes across a family photo of Nina. For the first time, Will learns that Nina had a family. He grabs the photo and approaches her and asks her why she never told him about her family. She tells him that she was in the laboratory with her team at the time of the Reapers' invasion, and her team was very close to finding a way to wipe out the Reapers. Just then, Reapers invaded our laboratory, killing everyone, including my family. Nina bursts into tears while narrating her painful story. Afterwards, she laces a bullet with magnesium and tests it to see if it will work, but the bullet couldn't pass through the Reaper's shell, letting Nina down. She persuades Will to go back to his son, and she will be there until she succeeds in creating something that can kill Reapers. Unwillingly, Will returns from there by a pickup truck. While in the lab, Nina keeps on doing experiments on bullets. While returning to his shelter in a pickup truck, the tires blow out, causing the truck to turn upside down. Will breaks the windshield and gets out. Hearing the howl of incoming Reapers, Will flees towards the safety line while being pursued by Reapers. Will runs as fast as he can to reach the safety line, but is cornered by the Reapers. The Reapers gradually sneak to him. Will fires bullets at the lurking monsters, but the Reapers are not affected by it at all. Will also gives up and gets ready to be killed. But in the nick of time, Nina turns up there and shoots the monster with the bullet laced with cobalt, causing them to explode from internal combustion upon impact. She kills each of the Reapers using the same bullets. Here, Mina's theory holds true that these creatures are not made biologically, but rather machines made from advanced alien technology. But the question is, who created and sent them? She says to Will, the Reapers hunt us but don't eat us. They neither sleep nor breathe, and more importantly, they don't go an inch above 85,000 feet, proving that they are not a living creature. After massacring Reapers, they head back to their shelter where Hunter has been awaiting his father. He bubbles over with endless happiness after getting back his father. Nina and Will arrive at Katie's grave and pay homage to her by placing a bullet laced with cobalt. In the long run, Will and Nina, being accompanied by other refugees, go beyond the safety line to hunt down the rest of the Reapers. And this marks the end of this movie.